Hello, this is our class notebook page for magnitude, which is under the scientific notation tab. And what we want to do is we want to take powers of 10 written as exponent and write it as a number. So if I have 10 to the third, that means 10 times 10 times 10. So that would be 1,000. 10 times 10 is 100, times 10 is 1,000. So that'd be 1,000. Notice that 10 to the third has 3 zeros. 10 to the second would be 10 times 10, which is 100. Notice 100 has 2 zeros. 10 to the first is 10 with 1 zero. And 10 to the 0, what's any number raised to the 0 power? 1. Notice that has no zeros. Now when we get down to here, 1 over 10 to the first, remember, we take it and we flip it, so we're going to have 1 over 10 to the first to get rid of that negative exponent. So we are going to go to Insert, and then over to Equations. And when I get here, I'm going to want a fraction, right? So this is going to be 1 over 10. Oops. Okay. If you want to know more about that, I can also, just to make it, I can, over here, I want to insert an equation. This would be 1 over, and down here I'm going to put an exponent, 10 to the first. And that's going to equal, I know this can be tricky at times. Middle, I'm going to put our equal sign. So 1 over 10 to the negative 1 is the same over 10 to the first. 10 to the negative 1 is the same as 1 over 10 to the first, which is the same as 1 over 10. Okay, let's come down to that up. Let's come down to this one. I'm going to insert an equation again. And this is going to be the same as 1 over, down here I want an exponent, 10 to the positive 2, right? Hit my arrow to go over. And that's going to equal, as a fraction, 1. 10 to the second is a 100. Oops. Write 10 to the third. I'm sorry, 10 to the negative 3. 10 to the negative 3 is the same as 1 over, put my exponent, 10 to the positive 3. Do my side arrow till I get to there, equals, and another fraction, this is going to be 1 over 1,000. That over a bit, okay? So that's how we had to do that. Now, I also want to take these and put it as a decimal. So 1/10 as a decimal would be 0.1. 1/100th would be 0.01. Notice we have 1 place after the decimal. Here we have 2 places after the decimal. Here we'd have 0.001. 3 places after the decimal. So this is just to help you to show the magnitude. With a negative exponent is always going to be smaller than a positive exponent. And each time our magnitude goes up by 10 because our base is 10. Now on this side over here, we want to place these from least to greatest. So let's look at, because they all have the same base of 10, so we can just look at the exponent. So which one has the smallest exponent? 10 to the negative 75, so that's our smallest. Our next smallest would be 10 to the 25. Our next smallest would be 10 to the negative 10. And then 10 to the 8th. Remember, we can order these just by our exponents because all have the same base. 10 to the 15th and 10 to the 50th. I'm going to delete that box. Okay, so this is how we do our magnitude one.